My name is Ken Kurlicki. A few years back, my wife Brenda seemed to be forgetting. We thought that she was just exhausted. We talked to the doctor who recommended her to go and get tested to see what was happening. From that testing, we found out that she had early onset of Alzheimer's.
I think Mom actually knew before Dad did. I think she just knew something was wrong and didn't know how to come forth with it.
Every aspect of her life was slowing down or wasn't happening anymore, but she would never discuss it with me.
Dad was in denial and trying to find answers that he was hoping would change an outcome.
I don't want this to happen. This can't happen. And if I ignore it, maybe it'll go away. It didn't. This person is hurting. And you have to be supportive.
He was losing the joy for life. You could hear it in his voice that he was just getting weak. He's in a fire. Like he was just surviving.
A lot of times being with Brenda was just so hard.
He needs more support. He needs more time away from the situation.
I was directed to the Alzheimer's Society to get some help on where I was at.
Ken came to the Society as a product of our First Link referral program. When I have a first call with someone, I'm just getting to know them and who the person they're caring for is, and then we really get to personalize resources. So I had suggested a support group for him.
Initially, I was apprehensive about going to the meeting, but once I got to the first meeting, there was a number of people that I knew. So now all of a sudden, you look around and say, oh, you've got the same problem as I do? Like, holy smokes, I'd have never known. It was such a safe place to share.
That network and that information and the pamphlets and the videos, like it all came full circle and you're just like, wow, we're not the only ones and this is a real thing.
The more we can talk about it and become familiar with the ideas and what it means to experience dementia, the better.
When Dad reached out to the Alzheimer's Society Manitoba, I think that lifted him to a better place. Well, I know it did.
Brenda, between her care and her medication, she is now in a really good place. I'm not looking forward to when we get to the end of that portion of the road.
It is a grieving process. We can give you the tools not to work through that feeling, but to work with it.
The Alzheimer's Society is giving you so much information and supporting you so much.
You don't realize how much of a fire you're in until you're surrounded by others that are going through it.
There's a need for the caregiver to be able to be in a good spot in their life to be able to help the person that they're caring for.